As many of us here are celebrating the July 4th holiday, millions of people across the pond are casting their votes in the UK's general election. After 6 weeks of campaigning, voters are widely expected to boot out Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's Conservative Party from office, which has run the country for 14 years. CBS News foreign correspondent Elizabeth Palmer is in London following the latest. How does the British voting system work?
Well, people will go to the polls, as you said, across the country today, and they'll be voting for 650 members of Parliament, the whole thing. And in the British system, the head of the party that gets the most seats will be, by tomorrow at this time, Britain's new Prime Minister.
What are the choices on the ballot?
Historically, there have been two main parties in Britain. They've run the country for decades. Labour on the centre-left and the Conservatives or Tories on the centre-right. And that hasn't changed. But it does look as if there's about to be a major swing away from the Conservatives, who've been in power, as you said, for the past 14 years. To give you an idea, at the last election in 2019, the Conservatives won a generous, a comfortable majority, as you can see in the blue bar on the left, 365 seats in the House of Commons, well over half, and Labour got a thrashing, the worst result in 85 years. Well, today, the tables are about to turn. Unless every pollster in the land is wrong, Labour is heading for a stupendous victory.
Why such a dramatic rejection of Conservatives? Why do Brits want to change?
In a nutshell, there's been pretty constant political and economic turmoil during this Tory reign. First of all, 5 Conservative prime ministers in 8 years. David Cameron, who stepped down in 2016 over Brexit. The UK voted to leave Europe then, and Cameron was opposed to that, so he left. Then there was Theresa May, another casualty of Brexit. She tried to do a deal with Europe post-Brexit, failed. She left office. And then there was Boris Johnson, who was brought down over what's now known as Partygate. Members of his government were caught holding parties in government buildings during the COVID lockdowns. Followed by Liz Truss, whose radical economic plans sent the UK's financial markets into meltdown. She lasted all of 49 days. And then lastly, Rishi Sunak, who has simply failed to repair the damage and reassure Britons. As for the economy, it's pretty clear now that Brexit did damage the UK's economy, and people are really feeling the pain.
So Labour Party leader Keir Starmer will probably be, obviously depending on the election, Britain's new prime minister by this time tomorrow. Tell us about him.
He's a human rights lawyer. He was like the equivalent of a DA, but for the whole country, a job called the Director of Public Prosecutions. He promised to make his party electable by pulling it back from sort of quite a left-wing position to the political centre. He's been ruthless about doing that. That's the party people are voting for today, pretty centrist. And he is respected, but he's not really a great speaker. He's not, to be honest, very charismatic, but voters are so fed up with the upheaval that a lot of people will see him as an unflamboyant but a welcome, steady hand.
Elizabeth, thank you.